warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description.
Chapter 97, The Fire and Mind Strategy, when war is drawn on maps of fear. Some battles are not won with power, but with the right reading of the abyss. No one spoke, yet every breath in the room was poised, ready to erupt. Metis stood in the center of the hall, as if the mind of Olympus itself had taken a feminine form that did not smile. "I have no certainty," she said, "but sometimes fear tells the truth more than 1,000 maps." She raised her hand. Not flame, not light, but echoes of battles yet to come appeared on the wall behind her, a tapestry of ash and possibility. Her voice was not loud, but it struck like honesty whipped raw. Cronus will not wait. He may strike first, believing that 3 fronts will confuse us, as we once confused him. She paused. Then her tone sharpened, slicing silence like a blade. "But we will not wait for betrayal. We strike first. We surprise him before he binds them with a new prophecy." She stepped toward the circle etched into the floor, and with a quiet authority, she raised her hand again. "Let me show you the powers of those you will face. Not because I stand above you, but because while you fought, I watched. While you built, I studied. Cronus is not just the lord of time. He is a fracture that will never mend, a blow that offers no warning." Then, she began naming them as if reading from a forgotten scripture. "Iapetus, the striker of depths. When he hits, his echo returns a century later. Crius, the crusher. No mercy, no patience. Atlas, the mountain that will not fall. They say he was once imprisoned, but truth is, he merely rested. Menoetius, he is not a foe, but a curse. Pure pride, unspoiled by wisdom." Then she turned to face them, and in a voice like the quiet end of the world, she said, "Against these, 1 front is not enough, so we open 3, and we break them all at once." Her eyes found Zeus. "It's not enough to fight. You must know whom you face." She stepped to the war table and placed a stone on each of the 3 fronts. The sea will become the graveyard of Iapetus and Crius. The land will face Atlas and Menoetius, and the sky must burn above Cronus himself. Then she lifted her gaze. "Zeus, if you want to win this war, make them face the one they never expected." A rare silence. Not hesitation, but reverence for a mind that does not err twice. Hades did not look at her. He stared at the floor, his voice rising like flame from beneath the earth. "This time, we will not die waiting for a decision. I agree." Poseidon slammed his spear against the stone edge of the table, his voice like the tide making its decree. "For the first time, I feel the current on our side. I agree." Then all eyes turned to Zeus. Lightning flickered, not from his mouth but from his silence. He stepped forward. "No plan is won without us. No war declared unless by us. We are the 3, and we agree." Metis closed her eyes for a breath, then whispered, as if ending a prayer before the slaughter, "From here, the war begins." No weapon had yet been drawn. No horn had yet been sounded. But Olympus was already bleeding silence, the kind that sounds like a coming storm. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why. We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.